I guess mostly there's a lot of different math, and sometimes you'll have a problem which actually turns into something amazing. A lot of times it's just something someone comes up with and it says, I want to make a small batch of beer, what should we make? And everybody kind of brainstorms, and either it's one person or all of us or even an outside person that doesn't work here. Sometimes they're like, well, why don't you try making this, that, or the other thing? We don't make a lot of hoppy stuff. Most of our beers are malty. So it's fun to make something different on a smaller scale than rather like a lot of the brew pubs and stuff get to brew different batches of beer all the time. We've made a couple IPAs and some pale ales. We've never made anything as drastically hoppy as this beer is. Final Destination is definitely a lot more hoppier. We added Simcoe and Citra hops to it. It's not real bitter, has a lot of nice hop flavors and good aroma. You have to contract hops like these, and it's the only beer that we use these hops. Actually, a couple beers that we make now, we use like Mad Anthony's in our Misery Bay. We started to use the same hops because we can get them and they're more readily available now.
Is that part of the secret? Yeah.
No, most of it comes from Oregon. A Final Destination is definitely a lot more hoppier. We only use approximately, say, a pound per barrel when we do the Mad Anthony's. On this beer, we use about 3.5 pounds per barrel, so it's drastically more hoppy, and well, obviously because we use more hops. We didn't know that we were actually going to make this beer or not, so originally it was kind of like a scratch beer. It was just a one-off that me and one of the other brewers worked on, and everybody liked it, so here we are almost a year later, and we're going to have it in our lineup, which is awesome.
Our customers have been looking for, I think, something very hoppy from us for a while now, so we like to give our customers what they desire. We brewed it with Citra and Simcoe hops. It has 60 IBUs. It comes in at 7%. A lot more amped up as far as the hops are concerned. Great people here, and we have a lot of excellent talent to choose from, so we like to try and keep it as local as possible. There's just great things happening in this community, and there are so many wonderful products made right here in Erie, Pennsylvania, and we try and keep everything as local as possible. So a lot of talent here, and we like to keep it here.
A lot of times it's just something someone comes up with and it says, I want to make a small batch of beer, what should we make? And everybody kind of brainstorms, and either it's one person or all of us or even an outside person that doesn't work here. Sometimes they're like, well, why don't you try making this, that, or the other thing? There's no rhyme or reason why we like brew that certain batch. We just brew what we think's exciting. Hopefully here in the next couple months we'll be able to try some new stuff, and maybe in another 6 months or a year see something new coming out also.
We are going to be debuting this brand new beer this weekend, Saturday, which is tomorrow, at 1000 Beers and Andy's Pub from 7 to 9. We're having an event there, a release party, so everyone should definitely come in and join us. We're gonna have some really fun giveaways for all the customers that come, and you'll be able to hang out in a really cool spot and try the new beer for the very first time. So join us. Cheers.